Hello. Normally masks are required. All the students will have masks on. For today, since there will be no one else in the lab, I'm going to remove mine so you can hear me clearly. Hello, and my name is Dr. Josh Crowell. I'm one of the professors that works in the Geothermal laboratory, and I'd like to welcome you today. Safety is very important in our labs, and so I want to point out a few things first. Right by our door, high visibility, we have a fire extinguisher available in case anything happens. And then over behind here, on the other side of the entrance, we have a sink for hand washing and equipment washing. We have a sterile eye wash and a full first aid kit available. The rest of our safety equipment is actually in a large cabinet here. So this cabinet, never locked, has face shield, safety glasses which can be sanitized after use, sterile nitrile gloves, rubber apron, and a white cotton jacket if necessary. The chemicals stored in here have MSDS sheets right next to them, but students won't be handling these. I'm actually the only one who handles those, but the sheets are available in case anything happens. Now, much of the equipment that's in this room that we're going to show you today is used out in the field. This corner has the only equipment that's used regularly in the lab. So here we have our high pressure thermal conductivity testing equipment. And because it is high pressure, we have additional safety features in place. You can see here, this is 1/2 inch thick hockey glass, shatterproof, so that when samples are put in, first they get surrounded by these insulators, which are supported by resin impregnated cardboard, so that as a sample is pressurized, if the sample explodes, it'll be contained within those. If anything, which has never happened, got past those, it won't be able to get past the shatterproof glass, and a student sitting here working on the computer will be safe. This table has more equipment related to thermal conductivity. These are low pressure portable thermal conductivity equipment that can be run in the lab or out in the field on site. We also have a vacuum pump and vacuum chamber that students will use to extract all the air out of samples before filling them with water. We use this for preparing for thermal conductivity measurements and for determining porosity of samples. Here we have our thermal probe with 700 meters of cable. We can use this to take very, very precise measurements of temperatures all the way down a well, whether it's an oil well or a water well. The wooden case contains the support equipment for the thermal probe, and this lets us track exactly what depths and what voltage is coming off of the thermal probe. Next to it is a portable gamma ray spectrometer. Students can literally hold this up against a rock outcrop or even the dirt or a wall of a building and find out the specific gamma rays that are coming off, which can be converted for use in laboratory exercises. Here we have the gravity meter. Students do gravity surveys within the building, outdoors, wherever. Sometimes it's used for laboratory exercises, sometimes it's used for research projects. Behind me, we have one of our 3 magnetometers. Students are able to go out and do magnetic surveys, oftentimes around the UND campus. These get paired with high accuracy survey grade GPS units, which are sitting back in the corner here. These yellow stakes contain our GPS units. And the last piece of equipment is really a set of equipment. It's our seismic survey equipment. These 4 reels contain cable used for laying out our seismic string. The yellow item is our portable seismic source. It muffles and protects, so students are actually not even required to wear hearing protection or safety glasses while using this out in the field. Here we have our 96 geophones, batteries for power supply, and then the yellow boxes and black case are all the computer equipment for running the seismic survey that students go out and do, ranging from on campus to places around town and outside of the state. With that, I'd like to thank you for visiting us here in our geothermal laboratory and invite you to ask any questions you may have.